it is Monday the 26th of January. So let's get through some of today's orders from the weekend and today. 9 orders, £220 worth. Let's go through. We'll miss the disc clean. So these 2 Lego sets, built them yesterday, Sunday, listed them this morning, and they have already sold today. So let's get them real quick. Okay, we have one here, and then we have the Lego Ninjago, which is, which is just this one behind this. So all of these have been listed, so I need to make sure to SKU these today. Got the iPad on here, which this has also been listed, so I want to be careful with this. I'll just place this up here for time being, very gently. That is very cold. That is extremely cold. I don't even think I want to leave this in here. But where were we? It was this one back here. So we got this for £15. We actually picked it up over the weekend, and it's already sold within a couple of days. We have 2 discs under here that we need to send back to customers that we've cleaned for them. So this was £15, sold for just under 34. So I don't know what we're going to get. Not much, at least, but it's something. It's a bit of Lego. And then Lego guitar, which is a 3-in-1. Paid £8 for this, and this sold for £23.99. Let's get some games, because you sold that. Number 77. This would have been free. So this sold for £13.99. Nice bit of profit there for a free game. And then what else do we have? 1.5 in here. So it's that tank right there. Just this little tank. This was out of a darkroom bundle that we got ages ago. This sold for £8.99. Honestly, don't know what it does, I'll be honest. But yeah, that's gone. So not much profit, but it was free. As long as this lid gets back on. There we go. Okay, what else? 3.4. So the whole Xbox bundle. We actually have now another Xbox 360 that we can test. Is this cracked in my ownership, or was this already cracked? I don't remember. But it was in this box, wasn't it? So everything in this box has sold. I'll quickly just magic it down here. Okay, so Xbox 360 Slim bundle. Surprisingly, these are actually going back up in price. They're actually doing pretty well, and so I have another one just without the Kinect camera. I think I actually can't remember if it's in there, but in that one, this bundle that we've got currently was much cheaper, came with a lot more games which are more expensive. So this one, controller, 2 games which I threw in, 360 Slim, Kinect. We got this for £25 as a bundle, and then we sold this for £59.99, 60 quid. Not bad for an Xbox 360 that's what, 20 years old. What else? We're on to the last few items. Number 60. 60 is just right in front of us. So this was free as well. Sold for £6.89. So not too much profit, but a little bit. Now this one is interesting. This is going through the eBay GSP from the little world icon there. I actually had a look. This is going to Denmark. So it's in 2.1, which I actually can see it right here. And it's going to Denmark, which I believe is actually the origin of Lego. So I would actually think they have all the Lego in the world and didn't need some Lego Duplo. But it is what it is. Last game, 59 is at the end of here. Is that 59? 59. I actually think this one cost me. I think this one... Did this cost me? I think this might have cost me £1. I think this one cost me £1. So just £1 marked on that. Obviously we've got a few things to package, including the Xbox 360. Obviously I've listed all these today, and then I've got some more Lego in my car. So I'll quickly go grab that and showcase it. Hopefully I have somebody buying this, because it's a good little iPad. What else? There's nothing else. Had a lot of people watching this today. A lot of people. Had a lot of people favourites on this and Oh, we don't have it in here, but I'm probably going to list this one. This one's on Vinted. It's got a lot of favourites. And this. I can't remember what else is on there. I think the pedals. But yeah, let's go get the Lego and we'll be back. Okay, we've got the box of Lego from the car. I know one of these sets in here goes for a little bit, which is this one right here. It comes with, well, obviously the NASA rocket. It comes with the big one and the small one, which I know is a separate set altogether, but obviously this set comes with this. Is it this? Comes with this, and then I'm not sure. I think this is a completely different set. Quite a cool little Lego tow truck. And then obviously I'm assuming this is a different set as well, like a racing truck or a racing transport truck. And then I would assume this little countdown and camper van, I actually think this is an old model. Where's the car that goes with it? This. I think this is quite an old model Lego. I think this can't be it, can it? I know it is. It's just missing the front bit. Oh, where's that gone? That looks like an old little helicopter. I don't know where the front bit of the car is. It's probably in here, but I just can't see it. Okay, I can't be bothered. But obviously, here's one of the NASA things that goes with one of the cars. Here's another little car here, actually. Oh, that looks old. Just by the way it's designed. But obviously, when this is together, I think this is quite an old set. This one here. Even the bricks feel different. They feel textured. That's a bit odd. But yeah, I think this is a different set to this, and this is a different set, and this is with this. But yeah, £15 for the whole lot. Managed to get a total of 2 boxes off this guy now. The other one cost £20. I still need to sort them out because I don't know what I'm going to keep and what's worth it to sell on, basically. Because if it's going to go for like £8, might as well just keep it. But yeah, this will be the end. I've still got a few to package, but let's get on. So I will see you Tuesday. Okay, welcome back. It is Tuesday, 27th of January. I can't believe it's already 6:30. We've got a few orders today, excluding the iPad. So we have sold the iPad that we only got 4 days ago. Pretty good. So we've got a disc clean, which sold last night. So we're going to wait for this to come. So we shall mark this as dispatched, otherwise then I get late notices. And then we've got 52 and 60. So Dead to Rights 2. I can't remember how much each game worked out to be, but there was a few games in the bundle. So I'll try and find a picture and see how many games there was, because I know quite a few were scratched. So we paid £70 for this bundle, and there were a lot of games in there that were worth it. This is the only one that like wasn't scratched and didn't need repairing. The rest of them I'm still yet to repair, which I probably should do because they are expensive. So this sold for £24.89. Not bad. I don't know how much each one cost though. Obviously some were low, some were high, but it worked out to be profitable either way. And then Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts, £13.95, 52. So this one came in a small bundle. It actually came with the Xbox One X. And the guy said, do you want the games with them for an extra £5? And so there was 4 games, one of them of which was this one, which sold for £14. But yeah, just these two to package currently. And then, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I need to list a few things. I'm going to list a Lego set tonight and hopefully get through this Xbox One X. Oh, and then list these base plates underneath, because I know these are worth just a little bit of money. I think about 20 quid possibly, but it's 20 quid for some Lego base plates. You know, who doesn't want that? But hopefully we'll get, I've said like hopefully, what count number am I on now? Like 10? What's a different word for hopefully? I don't know. Hopefully I shall sell some of this Lego soon because the shelf is building up. I mean, we have sold quite a few sets. It's just there's a lot of people out there that is selling these common sets, but obviously there's not many people out here. So then you're looking for people who are more collectors for this one and this one. This one's from 2013 possibly. This one's 2015. The one upstairs in the house is 25 years old. And then we've got one back there which is part sealed, and then I've got another one which I'm awaiting parts on because it's like 85% sealed and the rest of it, but it is missing some parts. I'm just awaiting them so then I can make it 100% complete, and that's also like 120, 130. So yeah, let's get these done and I shall see you tomorrow. Hello and welcome back to Wednesday. We haven't got too many sales. We have 65 WWE SmackDown, WWE 60 what, 65. So I think we got this for about £1. It's sold for £6.98, so a little bit of profit, not too much that you can live off for a day like. Well, maybe you can. People have lived off for £1 off a day. And then we saw the Apple iPad, the 9th Gen 2021. Pretty good, very good condition, excellent condition actually. So we actually got this. Somebody messaged us through our business WhatsApp, and we sent them an offer which was £70, which they seemed quite happy with, very happy. And we have sold it a few days later for 140. So let's minus the fees and postage, and we're left with probably like 120. So a nice little bit of profit, considering I didn't have to go out and find it. Somebody came to me for it. And then we also made a sale on Vinted. So hopefully tomorrow I have reserved 2 Lego sets for this guy that supposedly is getting paid tomorrow and will buy both sets. So I've put... Great, GoPro just quit out because it's too cold in here. But basically, hopefully both of these will go tomorrow. But today's sales is obviously iPad WWE, and then we sold this on Vinted for £55, I think. We only got them for 30, which obviously Vinted doesn't take any fees from the buyer, from the seller, sorry. So that means it's £25 straight profit, which is pretty good. But yeah, that is it for today. I don't want to make it too long on my phone because I run out of storage. But yes, goodbye. Okay, welcome back to Thursday. We have only 2 sales today. 2 sales, very low this week. One I listed this morning that sold instantaneously. I obviously had listed it way too low. I saw some recent prices and thought, well, the price is dropping on this, and I realised I probably should have listed it for about £6 more. So there's me losing out on about £6. So it's 41347, which is this one. So I should have got a bit more money for this, but I made the mistake. I can't remember how much I paid for that. Probably like... Ooh, I'll have a look at my menu and I'll put it on the screen either way. And then we've got a camera winder, which is S1.3. You can see it just there. So this, where did this come from? I cannot remember. Oh, I think this came with the free bundle from the Lightroom stuff. So this was free and it did sell for $14.89. I actually have no clue what it does. No clue. But yeah, only 2 sales today. Not much at all. I've got some stuff to photograph. So we'll move these off the shelves. I've obviously got this to package. And then I need to make some more room for some of the Lego. But yeah, let's get on. I'll come back when we've got this moved over. And I'll bring in the Lego that I need to list today. I don't know, actually I might come back after I've packaged this just so I can get them out of the way. Okay, goodbye. Okay, just to end Thursday's video, we've just got these 2 that I'm going to photograph. So this one is the Lego Friends Plain 41429. I did get this a while ago, and I mean a while ago. I think we paid about £7 for it. So prices have probably dropped. I need to buy replacement parts for it to make it 100%. And then we got this one recently, 60380. Majority of the bags inside are still sealed. So obviously, as you can see by the picture, it is quite a big build. And this is the only bit that it is, well, basically is open. The rest of it is just inside and sealed bags. Let's see if we can, oh, what was that? Bit of the tuk-tuk just fell off. There we go, fixed. Let's see if I can possibly grab a bag. That one's been opened because it is base plate. So is that one. Same with that, that's a base plate. And then every other bag, there's like, I want to say 10 of these, and they're all just still in their bag sealed, which is very good. But yeah, we're gonna get these, well, photographed tonight. But yeah, let's get going. I shall see you Friday. Okay, actually turns out I'm gonna do another clip of this. This has just been a pain to squeeze in. Look at the size of it. There's like no room on either side, and then to squeeze in all these bags for all the sealed bags, and then sealed in the, well, not sealed, but squeezed in this little set. But one went in November for 175 and the other one went for 121 on bids. But obviously there's not many new and other, which is what I've gone with. So even if I do it as new and other, which I am, even new ones still go for 143, but these will be sealed, like the box is sealed. This unfortunately isn't sealed. The first like couple bags are open. But I hope to get 130, 140 out of this. I paid 77, so I still paid quite high, so not much profit. But still, it is a very cool set, I must admit. Even the little bridge between the middle, that's quite a cool little design. All these modern designs as well, I quite like. These little bits over the scales, hotel up here. I just got the most boring part down here, which is the comic and pizza and the tuk-tuk and the current figures, which I've popped there. But yeah, I shall see you Friday. Hello and welcome to, what day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday the 30th of June, and no, not June, January. And well, we're on 99 orders, and so we've got one more day left of January to hit 100 orders for, well, the first month of 2026. Not too much again today. We posted some this morning just to try and get the orders up. But yeah, let's get to getting them. Yeah, nice wording. 162. Hang on, that can't be right, can it? Oh, 162. Yeah, that's a high number. 162 Prototype 2 limited edition. Sold for £4.99. I can't remember how much we got this for. We'll put it down as 50p. 7.25. The 4's a 2-disc. Orders up. There you go. This one had a very slight chip in, but yeah, we sold that today for £7.25. I don't know the maths on working this out because it was a huge disc job lot, so I don't know how much they work out to be about each. And then we saw GTA Xbox One, which I only listed this morning, so that's gone already. Was this disc in quite good condition? I can't remember. I can get the case open. It was okay. It's just more fingerprinty marks. But yeah, £8 for that. Where did we get this from? We got this in the bundle with the Xbox One X. So we did 5 games. I think we already sold one of the games just for £14. So it's 4 games for £5. And then this one up here, the Panasonic PM53. Last time we sold this, the person cancelled within a minute, and it sold again to somebody else. This one I don't actually have to dispatch for another like few days, so I guess I'll do this now just because it's only, so if it was a big item then I can understand. But we've just got the Panasonic one, which is up here. So we got this for £15. and then we've now sold it for 66. And then we did actually make a vintage sale. I reserved some Lego on Vinted for this one guy, and he paid today. And so I got a very, very good profit indeed. Let me just show you what we sold. So it was this Lego here, the Lego Harry Potter train. It's a set that's about 25 years old, but it's still in its box and sealed. And so today it sold for £125. Obviously he probably paid like £136 because he had to pay fees and postage. But yeah, so £125. We only bought that for 40. That means we got £85 profit. That is amazing. Only a few items today. Obviously these I just need to assign to their box. But yeah, just these to package. I am actually picking up something tonight because we got a message through our Facebook page. So I'm picking up something tonight in a different town. Not too much profit, but it should be about £35. It's an Xbox Series. Was it a Series or was it? I think it was a Series X. What was it? I can't remember what we were picking up. Oh no, it was a Series S, wasn't it? Series S. We're picking that up. Hopefully that sale goes through. We're only paying £95 for it, so we're still paying quite high compared to the last one I had. As the last one we had, I did record it, and we only paid 80 for it, and it sold the next day for like 140, 150, and now they're selling for a bit more. This has got its box with it as well, so it's looking pretty good. But I shall see you tomorrow if we record. Goodbye. Okay, the GoPro decided to go out, but you join me on about to go pick some stuff up. We're spending just over £160 for a load of stuff. So join me on my drive, I guess. Let's do a time lapse. Okay, so unfortunately I actually didn't record after we picked everything up. I was stupid, but we got about 87 Xbox 360 games, which majority I have only looked through about 10 or so, and they are scratched. We got a brand new Pokemon game, an iPod that's untested, Nintendo DSi that doesn't. Okay, so the GoPro decided to quit out because low battery, so not very helpful. But yeah, so we're just about to get going to get some food, but obviously this will be the end of the video. Let me flick this light back on. But yeah, this will be the end of the video. We did spend £166, but we got an Xbox One X with a Nintendo Switch. So hopefully if you watch next week's video, you will see everything in it, everything that we got over the weekend. But this is goodbye from me and the stupid GoPro that doesn't want to function in the cold, even though it is only 5 degrees. What do you mean? Okay, bye.